New audio has surfaced as part of a lawsuit that accuses Christian Holmes, Sean Diddy Combs' son, of sexual assault.
Now a son of embattled music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been accused of sexual assault.
Diddy isn't the only Combs in the spotlight lately, and not in a good way. It seems his son, Christian Combs, may have inherited some of his father's controversial habits. Now, at just 26 years old, Christian is facing serious accusations, adding his name to the list of Combs family scandals. A 31-page lawsuit filed in Los Angeles Superior Court by Grace Marcoux, a 25-year-old steward who worked on a yacht chartered by Diddy in December 2022, alleges shocking details of harassment and assault by Christian. Grace's account paints a disturbing picture of events aboard the $1 million a week yacht, the same luxurious vessel that hosted Diddy's extravagant 2023 New Year's Eve party, where A-list guests like Lil Baby, Meek Mill, Young Miami, and Fabulous partied in style. It all began when Christian joined the yacht on December 28th to record music with Lil Rod, one of Diddy's producers. A makeshift recording studio had been set up on the yacht, but things took a dark turn. According to court documents, Christian arrived heavily intoxicated, ordering tequila shots and eventually pressuring Grace to join in. Reluctantly, she took a shot, hoping he'd back off, but things escalated quickly. Grace recounts that Christian became aggressive, making unwelcome advances, kissing her, and groping her despite her attempts to push him away. The documents revealed that Christian instructed Lil Rod to record the entire ordeal. Grace, barely able to recall what happened next due to the effects of the drink, finally managed to escape the studio. Later that evening, Christian summoned her again, asking for a place to sleep since all other rooms were taken. She suggested the yacht cinema, only for Christian to take things further, removing his clothes and allegedly trying to force her into an unwanted encounter. Thankfully, someone entered the cinema, giving Grace a chance to slip away. But Grace didn't find the support she needed on board. She claims the yacht's captain dismissed her accusations and failed to investigate. And Christian, far from showing remorse, he shared clips of himself at a bowling alley on Instagram just days after being sued, acting as though nothing had happened. His lawyer, Aaron D., has since labeled the lawsuit outrageous, calling it full of manufactured lies and irrelevant facts and vowing to fight it. This lawsuit doesn't just target Christian. Grace is also holding Diddy accountable, accusing him of fostering an environment where such behavior was encouraged. She alleges that the yacht, advertised as a family-friendly getaway, was actually a hedonistic free-for-all where substance use and other illicit activities were commonplace. Given Diddy's recent brushes with the law, including Homeland Security raids on his Miami and LA properties, it's no surprise he's also being implicated in this scandal. The aftermath of Grace's experience has been life-altering. Originally planning a career in the hospitality and yachting industries, she now says she's too traumatized to continue down that path. What do you think about these allegations? Do you believe Christian is guilty as charged, or could there be more to the story? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And it's not just Christian facing heat. The internet has been abuzz with opinions, with many pointing out that money might buy you fame, but it can't hide everything. Social media hasn't held back, especially given that both Diddy and Christian are now facing assault allegations. This hasn't been the best year for the Combs empire, to say the least. While Christian partied it up on Instagram, the rest of the Combs family showed a united front at Diddy's recent court hearing. All of Diddy's kids, including Christian, rallied together, with reports of emotional calls and tearful support for their father. Even Diddy's mother, Janice Combs, was seen with her grandchildren at the federal courthouse in NYC. Yet despite the family's support, Christian's behavior on social media tells a different story. Rather than lying low, he's been throwing lavish parties, spending freely, and acting like the feds aren't closing in. Just days after appearing in court, Christian was out with his girlfriend, living it up. People initially felt sympathy for Christian and his brother, especially after Homeland Security's raids and their brief detainment. But even that empathy might be running thin. As if the drama wasn't intense enough, Christian's mom, Misa Hilton, stepped up, launching her own campaign on social media to defend her son. This family saga shows no sign of slowing down. We'll be here to cover every twist and turn as these stories unfold. Will Diddy and Christian be able to defend themselves? Or is this the beginning of a major downfall? Stay tuned as we bring you the latest updates on the Combs family's ongoing legal battles. Misa took to Instagram with a fiery message about her son Justin's recent arrest. calling out what she described as unfair and biased treatment. She didn't hold back, even suggesting that the system is designed to take down successful black families. But now, it seems Christian is stepping into his father's footsteps in all the wrong ways. Objectifying women? Check. Ignoring serious allegations? Check. Acting like nothing's wrong? Absolutely. Like father, like son, right? Christian seems determined to put on this unbothered act. But it's hard to pull off that look when you're facing an assault case. And while Christian's drama unfolds, there's even more heat coming from another angle. Remember Lil Rod, the producer Christian allegedly asked to record his encounter with Grace? He's now taking Diddy to court. Lil Rod's lawsuit accuses Diddy of far more than just a party boy lifestyle. He claims Diddy was allegedly the mastermind behind a full-scale illegal operation, complete with gun trafficking, drug trafficking, and even trafficking. And that's just the beginning. Lil Rod also claims Diddy assaulted him and corroborates Cassie's past accusations, saying Diddy forced people into some seriously shady situations. But wait, there's more. Lil Rod alleges that Diddy kept hundreds of hours of audio and video recordings, essentially a digital archive of his alleged illegal actions. When the feds raided Diddy's Los Angeles and Miami properties back in March 2024, we only had rumors about what evidence they might have seized. Now, it looks like Lil Rod's claims line up with what investigators were hunting for. In fact, prosecutors have confirmed they found a trove of digital files, amounting to a whopping 90 terabytes. That's like stumbling on a mountain of potential evidence. Federal prosecutors have said this evidence is under intense review, and they haven't ruled out bringing even more charges as they sift through this mountain of data. Apparently, the devices contain recordings dating back years, but extracting the footage has been challenging. Some of the tech is so old, and some so advanced, that it slowed down the investigation, suggesting that Diddy has been recording these moments for a long time. And now, there are dozens of victims ready to share their stories, with over 3,000 people reportedly stepping forward and 120 confirmed cases that prosecutors are investigating. New court filings reveal another twist. Authorities found bottles of baby oil in Diddy's home laced with rohypnol and GHB, common date drugs. It's no wonder Homeland Security was so interested that they seized thousands of these bottles from Diddy's residence. Given the family's history with substances, it's not hard to imagine why the authorities are probing deeper. It's one thing to face misconduct charges, but adding substances like GHB takes things to a disturbing new level. As this scandal unfolds, the eerie similarities between Diddy and his son Christian are hard to miss. Both are now enmeshed in serious controversies, raising questions about the Combs family's lifestyle. Are these allegations just coincidences, or could they reveal a more troubling pattern within the family? So, what do you make of all these accusations? Are Christian's actions simply a reflection of his father's influence, or is he responsible for his own choices? And with these mounting legal battles, will the Combs family come together to weather the storm? Or is this just the beginning of a much bigger scandal? Share your thoughts in the comments below.